This afternoon we had hoped and expected that we would be marking up the budget that would be introduced by Chairman Conrad. He had been on the Simpson-Bowles Commission and the Gang of Six, and we were interested in seeing how he would lay out a plan for the country. Did not expect that it would meet the requirements I felt were necessary, but were interested in the whole process, the opportunity to offer amendments, opportunity to debate the great issues of our country. It's very clear that in recent days, maybe in recent hours, he came under great pressure from the Democratic leadership, who just did not want their members to have to vote on any budget. This is a continuation of a sustained plan to do just that, to avoid voting. If you'll remember, last year there was not a budget produced in committee by the Democratic leadership, and when budgets were forced to the floor on the Senate rules, they voted against every single one. They voted against President Obama's budget, 97-0. They voted against the Ryan budget. They voted against the Toomey budget. They voted against all the budgets. Not on record favoring a single thing that would change the debt course of America. And so I hope that we would be able to go forward today with a plan that would offer us an opportunity to participate in the statutorily required process. And I intended to again bring up President Obama's budget, maybe Congressman Ryan's budget. Senator Toomey is prepared to introduce and explain and advocate for his historic budget that would change the debt course of America. And that'll all be not done today. So I think Senator Conrad deserves credit for wanting to do this, who deeply believe that there is a responsibility both in law and in morality that the majority party in the Senate should lay out its plan for the future, for good or ill, and explain it to the American people and fight for it. And if they're not willing to do that, I don't think they are willing to do the things necessary to lead our country in the decade to come. So that's just where we are. I have a great deal of respect for Senator Conrad. He's been very open with me, and I'm convinced he intended fully to come forward and actually have a real markup today. And I think he's disappointed, and I'm deeply disappointed that's not possible.